What's up, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading for December 5th through December 11th. I'm going to start by pulling you guys a Soul's Journey card. So what do we have for Gemini this week? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Gemini. I did see abundance and happiness. Saw happiness a couple of times, so that's awesome. I love to see that for you guys. What else? Do I need to cut the deck? Oh, thank you, Spirit. We got two. All right, we got, okay. Forgiveness and courage. Ooh, and I love the synchronistic colors here. Look at that purple and orange energy. Huh. That's interesting to me. Okay, so first of all, right away, there's this need for this courage to forgive, straight up. Spirit is like, find the courage to forgive, Gemini, because it does take strength and it does take courage to forgive, you know? Anyways, it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And I am getting this forgiveness. I'm feeling stronger energy from that one, definitely. But courage says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So it's like, there may be fear around this forgiveness, fear of what'll happen if you forgive. It's like you don't want to give up the upper hand. You don't want to be hurt again if you do forgive. There's many reasons why you could be scared of this forgiveness. But Spirit wants you to find the courage, because there's a reason for that. You know, forgiveness isn't about them getting away with something or about the other people, other party, the experience, whatever. It's not about that getting away with it. It's about you being a bigger person, Gemini. And I know that's so cliche, but that's what it's about. It's about you having the power, having the strength, the courage to forgive. Because it's very difficult to do that for us as humans. It is. I mean, we're here on Earth School to learn these simple ass things. I mean, they seem simple, but they're really not, right? They're really not. And this is one of those things, you know? It takes a lot of strength, as easy as it sounds, to forgive. It's something that we were taught that in like grade school. But, you know, let me read these before I pull some tarot. So let's start with forgiveness. So it says, you can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, yes. And forgiveness can break that pattern. So that's what you benefit from this, Gemini. That's the benefit from forgiveness, is breaking that pattern. You don't want to keep those karmic cycles going. Excuse me. It says the most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Yeah, and that's what I was getting when I first said it's like you don't want to you almost feel like forgiving too is like a failure, like you're giving the other people or whoever you're forgiving or situation you're forgiving, you're giving them the upper hand, and you're not. It's actually the opposite. It really is. So let me go ahead and read courage for you, and then we'll pull some tarot. Okay, it says you need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your own inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's guises. And that's what this is talking about. This forgiveness comes from a place of love, right? And by doing that, by coming from a place of love, you will conquer it all. You will. And that's where the real power comes in, Gemini. Continuing on, it says, perhaps you are changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. The test has been put out before you because it's an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decision. I was totally getting like this kind of like test. Like, let's see, are you going to forgive this person or forgive this or not? It's like a test from the universe. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face that same obstacle again. Yes, I'm telling you guys, it will solidify this karmic cycle, and you don't want to go through it again. No one wants to go through karmic cycles more than they need to, right? So let me go ahead and pull some tarot, and we'll see maybe what this is talking about a little deeper. So what else can you tell me for Gemini? For Gemini. And you know, you guys, I'm getting this really, this message, this urge to tell you guys to look up what orange and purple stand for, like in color theory or like just spiritually, whatever. Just look up what those colors stand for and see if they resonate with you. Yeah, I was really called to let you guys know that. That purple and orange, it's just really standing out to me. Maybe those colors are significant to you. Maybe it's like a team color. Maybe that's your favorite color and someone else's favorite color that needs forgiveness. There's something about those 2 colors that are really being really called to be focused on that. But let's see, what else do we have for Gemini? Do I need to cut the deck? Oh, thank you so much. All right. First card out, we have the Spiritual Teacher, which is the Hermit card, I believe. Yeah. It says, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give those around you. Yeah, or ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. So yeah, spending time alone right now, Gemini, and reflecting on how you can find the strength to give this forgiveness is going to benefit you a lot. You are not only going to set a path for everyone else to follow. People are going to look at you and be like, wow, that is power there. That's a strong person if they're able to forgive this person for whatever it is, ABC, whatever. You're gonna set the path for other people to do that. They're gonna look at you as like almost like this spiritual, evolved person for being so strong and courageous in doing this, right? Also, what this is saying is if you're struggling with finding this courage to find the forgiveness, if you're really struggling, seek out a mentor, seek out a spiritual advisor, watch some YouTube videos. We live in an age now where there's so much information at our fingertips. There's so many different ways to find help. If you need some help to get out of this dark energy so you could get into this forgiveness and this courage energy, then definitely don't be scared to do so, Gemini. Do not be ashamed to do so. But I am getting this need for being alone, need to reflect, need to see that this forgiveness comes out of a place of love and not out of surrender. You're not weak in doing that. You're actually very strong. And you're going to see that by reflecting on your own time. What else do we have for Gemini? What else? Okay, thank you so much. I will take this one. Actually, I'll take all 3 of these. So this one came out upright. It says guardian of emotion. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. Yes, so this is the King of Cups, I believe. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to those characteristics within yourself. Yeah, so the thing that really stood out to me is where it says the situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. That's the emotional maturity right here, because as an emotionally immature person, it's difficult for them to forgive, right? Because they resonate with this petty energy of wanting, they're emotionally immature. They don't want to forgive. They don't want to see things. They don't want to even see that person in a good light anymore. You messed up, right? But with this King of Emotion, it's like you now have your emotions in check. You're not letting your anger towards whatever this person or situation, whatever it is, you're not letting your anger, your resentment, or negative energy you're not letting it motivate what you do or how you feel anymore. You now have control over your emotions. You are now a king of your emotions. You're more stable in your emotions, and you're seeing it from a different perspective because of that stability, because of your understanding of the emotions. And that's what comes from this reflective time alone. That's beautiful. So next we have Ace of Action. Yeah, so it looks like you will be making this this commitment to forgive. especially with this Ace of Action right here. This is the Ace of Wands. And it says, this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action. And if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. Yeah, so what I'm getting from this, like I said, is after this time of reflection and this new emotional state, that you have gained, this new stable emotional state, you're going to be ready to take action on this. You're going to have this new sense of like this new renewal to your soul, because you know that the action or the wands is all about soul energy, fire, passion, energy, right? And with this new beginning to it, it's like and you know, that's that orange energy that I'm getting too. It's like this fiery energy. It's like you now turn this fiery anger into something positive. You learn to forgive. You learn to calm the fire. You learn to calm the emotions. And it's setting you on a new path. Next we have, oh, how beautiful. We have open your heart. Yes, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. Okay, real quick, what I'm getting to, this is just a side message for some of you guys. Learning how to forgive and finding the courage to forgive and like this new way of thinking and being and feeling for you guys is going to bring in like this like very stable either relationship, or you're going to be ready for this stable relationship, for this real relationship. This is just for some of you guys out there, but it's like by taking this leap and learning how to forgive, you're now going to be more 11:11 on the timestamp too when I said that. You're now going to be more able to forgive in other situations. So where maybe some of you have had trouble in romantic relationships because of your inability to forgive, or you know, maybe you were just hurt so badly that you didn't want to, which is understandable. But now you're going to take this new knowledge moving forward, and you are going to be able to bring it into your new relationships, into your next relationships. Or this could be about you guys finally forgiving this person, this experience, or whatever, these people. Whatever it is, it's different for all of you guys. And maybe you are now seeing them from a different light. You're now able to fix the relationship. And even if you're not, because I don't want to enable any bad behavior. You know, if this person hurts you, they hurt you, right? If they are unhealthy, if they're toxic, then so be it. But by you forgiving them, you no longer have closed your heart off. Because say this person like cheated on you, right? Like say this is a romantic situation. They cheated on you. They were really toxic, right? You don't need to take that person back. You don't need that person in your life. But you were also like, how the hell am I going to forgive them? Right? Because they really freaking hurt me. Once you figure out how to do that out of this reflective time alone and this stability in your emotions, even if you don't give that other person or people or whatever a second chance, you are going to no longer have that like ice on your heart from it. You're going to take things differently. Like when someone hurts you in the future, you're gonna be like, that's okay, that's you, and I still love you. Because you learned from whatever this was. Wow, very deep readings this week. If you were called to watch any other reading for whatever reason, I would definitely recommend, like if you resonate with any other signs, or if you're dealing with another sign, like if you need to forgive a certain sign, I would go watch their sign, just because these readings this week have been very, very deep. I'm feeling like really deep energy. Crazy. But yeah, I do feel like you guys are going to learn from this. You guys are going to, at the end of all this, you will have an open heart, and that's what you will gain from it all. So those are your messages for this week, Gemini. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.